G'day there, I'm Dingo Pete. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you for coming back. What I'm going to cook for you tonight is an easy, very sticky pork fillet. It's going to be absolutely yummy. It's got some beautiful spices in it. It's got some beautiful sweetness in it. And it's just going to delight your palate. Come on board, watch this. Now this recipe is just delicious. What I've done here is I've got about a quarter of a cup of honey, and I'll put it in the microwave just to make it runny so that I can mix other things in it rather easily. So what I'm going to do is add to that about a quarter of a cup of your regular tomato sauce or tomato ketchup, whatever you want to call it. In that goes. Lovely. And then there's about a teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice. Look at that. The fragrance out of that is just amazing. It's beautiful. So in it goes. Nothing hard here so far, is there? And then I'm going to add about a quarter of a cup of soy sauce. In it goes. And this is going to become a marinade. And then there's about 1 clove of garlic, which has been crushed, made into a paste. Beautiful. It's in there. Fantastic. And then we want a chilli. I've chopped a chilli here beautifully finely. I've taken out all of the seeds because this is going to be going with pork. We don't want an excessive amount of heat, and the heat in the chilli is in the seeds. So the seeds have come out. I just want the delicate flavours of the flesh of that chilli, and in they go. I'm now going to mix all of that together. Stir it around. Wow. Oh. The fragrance of that is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That's properly mixed now. That's pretty good. I'll leave the spoon in there for the moment. Shift it to one side. These are in fact pork sirloin steaks. I'm going to pop them into a sealable plastic bag. In they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy as. They're all in there now. And then I'm going to add this marinade that I've just made. There's nothing difficult about that marinade, is there? Not a thing. So I'll now just pour that marinade into this bag. Scrape out the best bits that remain last. In it goes. Beautiful. I'm just going to lick this spoon. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. That's delicious. Now I'm going to seal up this bag. Easy as that. I'm going to mix it around, making sure that marinade is over all of the pork. Top side, bottom side, every side. And then I'm going to pop it into the fridge overnight, and I'm going to cook this tomorrow night. Well, okay, here's that pork that I prepared last night. It's now 24 hours in the fridge, sitting in this marinade, and the flavours are going to be beautiful out of this. I've had it out of the fridge now for an hour or so, so that it's come up to room temperature. What I'm going to do is pop it in a pan, and I'm going to sear the outsides of the pork. So I'll just move that aside for a moment. Got a non-stick pan here, and just going to put a little bit of oil in it. This is extra virgin olive oil, not a lot, just a little splash. And then I'm going to put that on the hob, heat it up so that pan is really, really hot, and then I'm going to sear that pork. Okay, that pan's quite warm now. So what I'm going to do is pop these bits of pork in there, sizzle away. This is just going to caramelise the marinade that we've created here. I'm not going to pour the leftover marinade on there. I just want it to sear the outside of that pork. I want it to seal the pork, and I want to make that marinade that's on the outside of the pork quite sticky. Okay, it's been there for a little while now. Let's turn it over and have a look. Yes, they're starting to caramelise. Look at that. That's beautiful. Fantastic. That's about done now. I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to cover this with some foil. Careful not to burn yourself when you do this. Okay, that's covered up now. I'm going to put that in the oven for about 30 minutes at 180 degrees. And it's going to slow cook. So, being slow cooked, the meat is going to remain tender. Into the oven, off we go. Well, that's been in the oven now at 180 degrees for about half an hour. I've taken it out. Make sure you use your oven mitt because that's so important. You'll damage yourself otherwise. But also make sure that you've got a pan that the handle and everything else is suitable to go in an oven. Otherwise you'll end up with an absolute mess in your oven. I'll just take this foil off now and look at that. Wow, that looks so nice. That is just wonderful. I'll take the mitt off, I'll grab the tongs, and I'll just pop one of these little beauties onto the plate. Doesn't that look beautiful? All those sticky flavours on there, and the aroma that's coming off that is just absolutely wonderful. I'll now garnish it with a little bit of mashed potato and some peas, and that's going to be an absolutely outstanding dinner. Fantastic. There you go, folks. That's the final meal. Just have a look at the caramelisation on that pork. It is just wonderful. I just can't wait to get my teeth into that. A little bit of beautiful mashed potato there. And watch, there'll be a video a little bit later about how I do mashed potato. And we've got some peas around that. That's just going to be wonderful. Wow, I've just had one of those steaks and it was absolutely gorgeous. The meat was tender and juicy and the flavour was extraordinary. I'd recommend that you give that a go because once you've tried it, you're going to want it again and again and again. It's a beautiful, beautiful meal. If you've liked what you've seen tonight, please share it with your friends. I'm sure they'd like to try it too. And please join up with my channel, come back soon and watch some more. I'll have some more up next week for you. And in the meantime, enjoy some premium Barossa Valley Red. See you next time. Thank you for coming.